So I'm going to be exploring a sunflower today, so I'm going to try and create the different textures that you can see on the petals and on the seed head. So my accent colour is going to be yellow and orange. Okay, so try and choose an object today where it's going to have a lot of contrast. So I'm not worrying about doing a background, I'm just going to be focusing on the positive space. So first step, you can draw in pencil. So if you wanted to draw out your design in pencil, then that would be a good starting point. So I'm going to just draw out the centre shape of the sunflower and then roughly how big my petals would be. Okay, now I don't need to draw the individual petals because I feel confident that I can just go straight in with colour. So I'm going to be thinking about my line quality. Okay, so no two lines are going to be the same. I'm pressing harder with this pencil, lighter. And I'm just going to roughly draw the shapes. So this is going to give much more variety in my line quality than if I draw really slowly, like this one. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you leave little gaps. So next I'm going to go in and add a little bit of tone with my water-soluble felt tip pen. So I'm just looking at some of the lines on the petals where it's slightly darker. Okay, so you can see here I've tried to work all over the sunflower, so I haven't finished this petal properly. Okay, I'm working in layers. So I've got dots to represent the seeds in the centre, I've got lines to represent the seeds around the edge, and then I've got longer lines for the petals. So just try and think about the different materials and the different textures and just try and represent those in a different way. Okay, so I would say that is done for this layer, so I need to let this dry and then I can come back on with perhaps a black pen to add the final layer of contrast. So what I've tried to do is try to stick within a colour range of orange to simplify my object. Okay, you could use yellow and orange and even green for the centre. Okay, but I wanted to keep it really simple, just using a limited colour palette. Okay, so now that my painting is dry, I'm going to use some black watercolour just to show you how you can add some tone. Okay, so using lines, so you could almost use watercolour as if you're kind of outlining to really bring out those textures and the different parts of the flower. Okay, so that could be done with a felt tip pen, it could be done with a chalk or a pastel or a biro, fine liner, etc.